It's great to hear the fans' response about Vienna and Survivors, both. I'm just really excited about the work I'm doing with Big Finish. The team here is amazing. I love the family here. I loved working with Sylvester McCoy in The Shadowheart, and that's when Vienna's character was first introduced. And so the fact that this is technically a Doctor Who spin-off of The Shadowheart, and that Vienna has come out of that, also is a really fun thing. I love working in the Doctor Who universe. It's been an incredible experience working on Survivors. I didn't know how it would go over. It is really a powerful piece, and it's the kind of thing that reaches so far deep inside us to places that we don't want to go, that I didn't know how the audience would respond, and it's really gratifying to see the incredibly, exceptionally strong response for it. I think all of us felt the same way. It's just been a really, really fabulous experience. I'm proud of it.
What's so gratifying is that we come to these big conventions thinking that not a lot of people will know about Big Finish, but it's amazing the amount of people who do come up and say hello, because it's not just Doctor Who that that the company cater for, obviously. It's Blake 7, there's Stargate, we've got the Avengers, we've got Survivors, and there are so many other things that attract people who are interested in the audios, and it's always really gratifying to come along to conventions that have got a more general sweep and meet people who have heard of Big Finish but never tried before, and we can introduce them to whatever program they might like, and it's always great to meet people directly, and nice to hear their feedback. The new Bernie Summerfield box set has just come out, and I think everybody's been really overwhelmed by the response. It's been fantastic. I think when James Goss, who's now producing, and Scott Hancock, who's directing, and myself first started recording, I think all of us, all of the cast, really knew that it was going to be quite a quality piece of work, and you always hope that people respond in the same way as you do when you're in the studio, but sometimes between the studio and when something's released, you never quite know what the response is going to be, but it's been absolutely brilliant, and I think we're all very pleased. I think what's so gratifying is that James and Scott and myself know that we've been recommissioned to do another Bernice and Seventh Doctor crossover, and I think that's really exciting, and I loved the writing on the box set. I thought it was absolutely fantastic. It's just amazing also coming in on the tube today, so many costumes travelling on a district line. You didn't quite know where you are, actually. One minute you're in, the Lord of the Rings, and the next you're in Spider-Man. It's just fantastic. I'm actually really, really admiring the fans today because it's so warm, and it's particularly warm in here. And some of the costumes we were discussing earlier on are pretty hot, and not just in the conventional sense.